Hey, it's the first game of the week for the Gronks in Season 2. We're up against the Outlaws here. We're trying to avoid a sweep. Terrence Philly on the hill. And we also need a good outing from Terrence Philly. Why? Because the bullpen has been pretty overworked lately. And they all could use the day off. Maverick Cleary is the only one that absolutely will not pitch. He's hurt. Everyone else could pitch a little bit. But we're in one of those, like, we're looking at, like, a 7-inning performance, hopefully, from Terrence Philly. And he's been very good this season. He's not been rewarded with the win-losses that he probably should have, because he's 3-2. But at the same time, he's definitely played very solid. His numbers, I mean, you can see it right there. Or over there, actually, I guess. I got to remember, I'm mirrored on camera. 2.18 ERA, 109 WHIP, 35 strikeouts, which is amongst the league leaders. I'd say the league leaders are cracking in at about like 30s to 40s right now. So he's been very good, but hasn't necessarily had the wins you would like to see. And, you know, that's been a big thing for us just in general. Our bullpen has let us down at times, and the offense has let us down at times. We have a pretty bad, for a 500 team, we have a pretty bad run ratio. Considering that all things considered, the pitching has not been terrible. Issue a walk there. Geist Villanueva stepping up. Ground ball to Steve McGinnis, and he'll make the play. So we bring Denver High, Koji Fukudome, Kevin Greer up to start us off here. Denver's had a really good season from when he's been used. We're up against left-hander Kellen Montgomery Jr., who's got some okay ratings, but the stats have been pretty poor. Gets the first out there. Koji Fukudome struggling to start the season, just 2 RBIs, 233 batting average. Those are both things that we need to see more of. To be honest, as far as the hits are concerned, the averages, almost everybody needs to be better. There are very, very few exceptions to that. One of the exceptions to that is Kevin Greer, who's hitting 294, but he doesn't have the RBIs or the home runs that I would like to see. We've not had the power in general. Our doubles are down, our home runs are down. We're hitting a lot of singles. And the thing is, we're not even necessarily hitting a lot of singles. Let's go, Coach! We're going to hold up at third. Could have gone home there, maybe. But we'll hold at third. Byron is on fire. 4 home runs, 12 RBIs, 394 batting average. Getting a lot of walks. Leads the league in on-base percentage. And, I mean, you're seeing it right here. 3-0 right off the bat. But that makes sense. That does set up a double play ball possibly on the next play. Loads of bases. But it means Steve McGinnis, who has been pretty good this year, steps up. And a chance to get us rolling here against the Outlaws. He's got the bonus. He's a good left-handed hitter. A good hitter against lefties. Yeah, that's going to drop. And that'll clear the bases, I think. We're going to send Byron. And yeah, 3-run double. Love it. Loving it. That's 11 RBIs now for Steve. Number 2 on the team in RBIs this season. Making that in the offseason, like, we ended up paying him a little bit more money than we paid him last season. He didn't have a really good season last season, but he's making it work. And he'll advance to third off of that. So Steph doing the job. Adam David Brosh, who's been hot or cold. And let's see if he's hot or cold today. That'll do! RBI single. Adam David Brosh. His 4th RBI of the season. Jeff Crozier stepping up. Ground ball to Montgomery Jr. They'll get out of the inning. But hey, We do good job. 4 hits, 4 runs. Beautiful. We didn't let that go to waste. All right, Glover Ingram, who has been pretty good this season. It's Terrence Philly. It's always a little weird pitching with Philly because his accuracy it's very low. I've honestly not really ever figured out why Terrence Philly doesn't have a higher walk per 9 number in his career. Like, both for when I play with him and when the computer plays with him, it does feel like he should have more. Back-to-back singles there to open up the second, including by Colorado Ricci. I really need to look up if Colorado Ricci played for them last season. I don't think he did. He was I think a major free agent signing. I wonder how much money he got. We'll look after the game. Oh, tried for the double play, couldn't get it. All right, bases loaded. Ross Bomzo. Pitchers on deck. So we got Montgomery coming up next. So if we can get the out here, that's a double play ball or a strikeout potentially. Due up next. We'll give up the run, but we'll get the double play. Montgomery's hitting .444. That being said, I mean, with pitchers, it's always a weird one because there's just not enough at bats really for that to mean anything. Play, and we're moving on to the next inning, or the bottom half of the inning, I should say. Terrence Philly will lead off, followed by Denver High Koji Fukudogi. Does it? I forget. We do have the salaries. Colorado Ricci signed a $12.9 million deal. I wonder who the highest paid player in the league is right now. Probably it was given out someone who signed as a free agent, because the free agency, they always want more. Like the starting position in free agency is always, frankly, kind of ridiculous for the player, and it's about kind of waiting it out. I made that mistake, of course, with the previous team we had, where we ended up paying like Steve McGinnis like $19 million for a player who wasn't even an A. If you've been with me that long, for when we were the mean machine, and everything is kind of just getting under it right now. All right, Charlie Ochoa, Casey Hernandez. They've been big problems for us this series. Ochoa's been the linchpin of their offense. And if we can limit her today, that would be a huge step in the right direction. That's the other thing about Terrence Philly is not only does he have low accuracy, he has high chance to be lost pitches. Like, sure, the four-seam fastball is a reasonably reliable pitch when it comes to finding a location, but like the forkball, the curveball, these are ones that even with pitchers who have like actually really good accuracy tend to throw a lot of balls. So it is pretty surprising. What is his numbers this season on walks? See, he gave up his 9th day. He's second on the team in walks. But it only translates to 2.2 per game. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's on the higher end of my team, but we're always a pretty low walk team. I think if you go back and check out last season and the previous run with the Mean Machine, I think we're always pretty much the lowest walk team pitching staff in the league. Part of it is my selection of pitches, as we end up with a double there with 2 out.
Now batting the center fielder,
Brings up Geist Villanueva, who's having a struggling season. This is a guy who had over 100 RBIs last season. He's no joke, despite the fact that he is hitting .214 this season. And we freeze him with the fastball. Kevin Greer, Byron Dirksen, Steve McGinnis. For comparison purposes. Let's have a look at Kellen Montgomery Jr., the guy on the other side of things. 12 walks this season. He's averaging 4 walks per game. So yeah, we're even Terrence Philly is doing perfectly fine with the walks, which is a little bit surprising. Inside. 2-0 early. Make it 3-0. Kevin usually sees a lot more of an aggressive strike zone approach. Because let's face it, he's got Byron on deck after him. But he will take the walk. Speaking of walks, we got Byron up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Nothing even really close. Like, they're just not even... I mean, that one could have been swung at, but... And Steve McGinnis, another chance to bring some runs home. Not bases loaded, but 2 on. Had a bases clearing double last time up. 1-1. 2-1 from Montgomery. And up the middle. Not going to send Greer home, though. Not that fast. But still, multi-hit game for Steve. Means bases are loaded for Steph Magus. Takes a strike low. Followed by a ball. Yeah, got a piece of that one. Oh, don't catch it. Colorado Ricci showing off the reach. Yeah. Adam David Brosh. There we go. Up the middle. Base hit. RBI. Brings up Jeff Crozier. 212 this season. Just 3 RBIs. Multi-RBI day for both Adam David Brosh and Steve McGinnis. Very nice. And the liner to third base double play. Ouch. So we get bases loaded. Nobody out. We only get the 1 run out of it. That's been us this season. Terrence Philly with the retirement. It's a Colorado Ricci. Ricci has been one of the most dynamic hitters in this franchise. He's been spectacular. I don't think Steve's getting to that. Stands anyways. All right, curveball. Just catches that inside corner. It's a beautiful pitch. It's not really what I meant to do with it, but we'll take it. Josiah Schmidt. Pops one to Steve. And we move on to the bottom half of the 4th. Terrence Philly. Denver high. Koji Fukudome do it. Terrence has got no hits this season. Consider that he is one of our legitimately better hitting pitchers. That's surprising. And fixed. Base hit. Thank you very much. So we're going to Denver. Thinking about maybe throwing a butt down here. Just because Denver's had no luck getting actual hits. But if they're going to throw some balls... Strike 2. All right, there goes the bunt opportunity. Doesn't get anything. Ow. All right. Brings up Koji Fukudome, hitting .242. Strike one. To the gap. We're hitting the gap well today. Just a base hit, but we'll take it. And that is it. Desmond Canto into the game. He has pitched very well against us, and just in general, he's been a rock-solid reliever. Always a bit difficult to pick up on him because he's got that sidearm delivery. 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. Full count. Ooh, late on the swing. That was strike 3, I think, either way. All right, Byron. Did they get a pitch to him? We got a strike thrown to us. Okay. And then we get that one.
Inside.
2-1. 3-1. So still not getting much. A ton. And he does walk, so bases are juice for the 3rd time. Steve with a big chance here. This is kind of the guy that we wanted to play today. He's been hitting up. He's been hitting it well. All right, 1-1 from Canto. Gets strike 2. Bit of a not that lucky of a call, and then a harmless grounder. Damn it! That was with 2 out though. I don't feel as bad about not getting that one done. They didn't do the double swap. Interesting. So we're gonna get a. We're probably gonna get a batter a pitcher plate appearance here for Desmond Canto. I would imagine, unless they're going to take him out.
You're out.
Nice play.
The pitcher, number 40.
And we will indeed see Canto. Really? I don't know about that being a ball. I feel like that's been a strike for them a couple of times, but okay. Got him. Frozen with the curveball. They've been frozen with the curveball a couple of times today. Show up. Stepping up. Let's go high with the change. And then curveball just on the outside corner. I'll take a ground ball to the first baseman. And we are off to the bottom half of the 5th. Stephanie Magus, Adam David Rush, Jeff Crozier due up. Getting their first look at Desmond Canto. At least in this game. I don't think it's their first look in... I don't think it's our first look at anyone on this team because, of course, we saw this team in the playoffs and beat them. A heartfelt, or a hard-fought, I'm not sure why I said heartfelt. Hard-fought 7-game series. And Adam David Brush. 3-hit ball game for the center fielder. Nice. Jeff Crozier. Really like a hit here. That way you can do the bunt with Terrence Philly. You don't have to worry about a pinch hit. And you give Denver a chance to bring some runs in. 2-0. Why am I not swinging at that? 3-1. Ah, that was bad. All right, runner moves to second. That's the advantage of having a good base runner like Adam David Brush on. He's got good speed. Terrence Philly. 1-2. Velocity fading badly for Canto. 3-2. Full count. And I'm just staring at that. Facing Hernandez, Baller, Gale, who's been kind of their most effective hitter in this game. And Villanueva. Gale has a walk and a double today. Oh, that's a badly located curve. But we get the out anyways.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16.
Made the mistake and got away with that. And sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes a lot of putting together a good game is just you make the mistakes and just don't pay for them. Baller Gale might be gone. Might be in the glove of Koji Fukudome. And it is the latter.
Number 11.
Starting to lose some ratings for Philly. I'm inclined to pitch him fairly deep, though, because like I said, the bullpen has been worked a lot lately. Kevin Greer makes the play. And he'll be part of the do-up part with Denver High and Koji Fukudome. Kanto on fire and still in the game. Ball one. I really do not want to deal with his striker, with his slider or his curveball, to be honest. Kind of want to sit on that fastball, but we ground out there. Koji Fukudome taking ball one. We will not see much more of Kanto, I don't think.
Nope.
He's up to 40 pitches. Hit deep into left field to the warning track, where Kaysen Hernandez makes the play. They also signed Kaysen Hernandez in the offseason. They did some serious upgrading, I think, at the corner outfield spots.
Nope, inside.
2-1. Shouldn't have gone after that. Greer will be retired. We'll move to the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
We have an on fire Terrence Philly.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 34.
Head up.
There's a Colorado Ricci.
Low.
I could see probably wanting to work a little bit of Nomi Glatt today. Because as the closer, she does recover fairly quickly.
Now batting, the third
Never
baseman,
get how I can never turn a hit like that into a double. Even with people who have good speed. Like, that's the thing, is we have a lot of hitters who, with their speed, with their rating, should be extra base hitters. A lot more frequently than they are. We're not a particularly high power team, admittedly. Like, we've got good contact and good speed. And like we're not even really that bad of a power hitting team. We just lack like top end power outside of fire.
number 30.
There should be a fair number of doubles. Russ Bomzo. Oh no! Come on! Please tell me that's an error. That has to be an error, right? Yeah, it is. Error by the shortstop, Kevin Greer. I'm sure he'll be charged with that one. Is that his first? It's his second fielding error of the season.
Number 25.
It should have been the inning, but we're still on fire. Ratings are pretty reasonable. Only thing is, like, I think if we lose any mojo, he's gonna have to come out of the game like almost immediately. Is Byron gonna get an at bat today? That's the question. 1-0. Maddox catches high zone. There we go. Base hit. That'll be over 400 batting average, I think. What's up, Steve McGinnis? Productive day at the plate for him. Probably for a star, I would think. Him or Terrence Philly. I would say. Him, Terrence Philly, Adam David Rush. 3 stars. Right now. That could change. 2-1. Up the middle. He's got himself his third hit of the ball game. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Step Magus. Not having the greatest of series, down to 242.
Follow.
So 1 and 2.
Outside.
2 and 2.
Off the plate.
Full count. Just catches the bottom of the strike zone, and that will put her into negative mojo. And David Brosh, 3 for 3, 3 singles today. Make it 4. Loads the bases. Having a fantastic day at the plate. Can Jeff Crozier turn it around here? Yes, he can! Byron will score. We go up 6-2. Brings up Terrence Philly.
Number 13.
Follow.
We'll take ball 1.
Outside.
Ball 2. And lines one right to the shortstop. Denver high. Come on, Denver. Let's get something going here. You've had such a good season. Might make it. Nope. 0 for 5. Charlie Ochoa, Kaysen Hernandez, Baller Gale.
Number 23.
Baller Gale has been the sore spot. Thorn in our shoe. It's a pitch count 98.
Number 29.
Sitting on the fastball, it looks like.
Nope.
Which makes sense with the accuracy going down. There's going to be more and more. Although, to be honest,
Ball high.
that's the one nice thing about having really bad accuracy is that late in the game, it's honestly not that much worse. Like, if you look... Oh, crap. I was going to say, if you look at the accuracy bar for Terrence Philly, back in, like, the first inning versus now, it's not really all that different. I will probably replace him for the... I will definitely replace him for the ninth. We'll put Nomi Glad out there. I'm inclined to try to let him get this third out. That will not be it. Baller Gale.
The center fielder, number 11.
Just having a day. 2 on. That's got to be him out. That's the hook.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
Over.
Now pitching, number 44.
Shannon Drake. Because we know Nomi Glatt. Don't ask for more than an inning. The pitch count is very low. Jeff's got it. There you go. Koji, Kevin, and Byron do up.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Koji 2 for 4 today.
number 10.
Having a pretty reasonable day. I'd like one of those singles to be a double, but it's okay.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Kevin is tense,
number 15.
mostly from that fielding error. He's been fine at the plate. He's got a walk and a double today.
Ball high.
2 and 1.
That's
3 and 1. Walk here would help.
Nope.
And he will walk. No mojo up, though.
Batting, the first
Still down.
number 22.
Nope.
Byron Dirksen.
Nope. High.
2-0.
It's outside.
3-0. Ground ball to Ingram. And that's a double play ball. I'm inclined to swing at anything in the strike zone with him just because they will just walk him otherwise. It's kind of frustrating. I want to get actual at-bats in
Inside.
with ya boy.
You're out.
Denver High's got it.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 58.
See.
Shannon's had a weird season. There's been a couple of, like, very bad outings for her. But for the most part, she's been pretty good, despite the fact that the ERA of almost 6 would suggest otherwise. And a relatively high whip. 1.44 is not exactly good whip. It's not terrible whip, but it's not good whip. Gets a strikeout. We're 1 out away from avoiding the sweep.
Number 30.
Russ Bamza. And getting back to a winning record.
Steve Wright.
Byron's got it. To Drake. And the out is done. 6-2, we get the win here today. 3-hit game for Steve McGinnis. 4-hit game for Adam David Brosh. Koji also getting in on it. So, we got a lot of good stuff there. Shannon gets the save. And Terrence Philly moves to 4-2. Montgomery to 0-4. So, yep, Steve, Terrence, Adam David Brosh. Yep, I figured that would be the 3 who get it. Let's have a quick sim run here to show you the standings. Who's doing bad, who's doing good this season. Surprises on the bad side of things. I'm surprised to see the Gibbonses down at 6-16. They were a playoff team last season. As for good, I don't know if anyone's really doing, like, way better than expected. I think everybody that's winning a division was a good team last season. Maybe the Beasts are, like, a little bit surprising. Top is the Gibbons taking a loss there. Guardians and Toucans. Guardians. They're starting to kind of rebuild this. Else the Maulers are doing a repeat of last season where they started off really, really badly. Like 0-9 badly. And have been, like, battling it their way back. And playing, like, really, really well over the last 10 games. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Scarlets and Derbies going to the Derbies. And the Cyclones and the Beasts. Cyclones have been pretty bad. So, anyways, I wanted to look at the Outlaws and specifically Colorado Ricci. Yeah, he was with the Gibbonses last season, so that was a big loss for them. So they picked up him, and they picked up Kaysen Hernandez, who was a 13 home run, 43 RBI guy. I was thinking he was more than that, but apparently I'm wrong. So he's not a huge upgrade. What did they have last season? So if we go back to season 1. So in right field, it would have been Nasser Arroyo. It was good. 23 home runs, 88 RBI. And it would have been... Yeah, their left field was really bad. It was like Kelly Roman and Shaz Chang. Yeah, they are not good. They don't have Arroyo anymore, do they? Yeah, no Arroyo anymore. Kellen Rowan's still on the team, but not much else. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to know was highest paid player in the league. Let's have a look-see here. So let's have a look at the first team on the list, which is the Beasts. No one over 10 mil. Okay. So it's still Colorado Ricci. Still Ricci. Not Ricci. Raw Leonard, 12-3. Oh, holy moly, that was a 13. That was a 13 million. I didn't mean to back up there. Calvary have a 17 million. Toosom Hall. Yeah, no, he is worth it, though. He is He is very good. He is very, very good. He's been amazing. Yeah, S tier pitcher. Let's have a look here. Last season, 19-12 with a 2.67 ERA, 105 WHIP, and was one of the league's leaders with 207. I think he was the league leader at 275 strikeouts. He's got 48 this season in just 44 innings, and he's more than a strikeout and inning guy. He's 2-0. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. I could totally buy him being the highest paid player in the league. It's looking like he is. Oh, wait. Enrique Little, the youngster. 19-year-old got a huge contract from the Dive Bombers. What's he doing with it? 277, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Okay, that's kind of flat. It's kind of flat for for 17.5 million, but he's super young. I imagine that they'll keep their hands on him for like quite a while. Whoa, 215 millions. And there's a S tier position player. I didn't even think there was. 17.6, Kurt Williamson. Also up there. Kurt's good. These teams are just built absolutely differently. So there's a couple of guys in the 17 million range. Haven't found anything higher. I know they'll ask for more. Like I said, we signed a guy to 19 million when I was running the meme machine. So there might be someone higher. We just haven't found. Oh, another 17 million. Julian Field, another S tier. Wow. Julian Field, 2 cans last season, 281, 30 home runs, 106 RBIs. Not doing all that much this season. 15. Got the big money deal and is really living up to his form right now. And then I did want to check out your boy Martin Edmonds in case he watches this video. There he is. On the beast. What's he doing this season? Hitting 235 with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. So, I would have loved to have retained him, but not at $9 million. Definitely not at $9 million for that production. So, league leaders. Tristan Hall leading the way in the MVP voting, so he's earning that money. Toby Garcia, Terrence Philly in the mix. Byron Dirksen leads league in batting average. Kyrie Murillo in the home runs and RBI department. Byron with the highest on-base percentage and OPS. And Gunnar furthermore now at the top of the hit charts and extra bases. Iggy Cooker, Ryle Leonard, most runs scored. Talon Drunk, most stolen. We have our first 5-game winner, Colt Stout, the Chompers. Stamp House dominating the other stats. Second in WHIP, second in opponent OPS or opponent batting average, first in ERA, doing amazing. Leanna Rangel's another one that's doing fantastic. Vic Sempervides is second in strikeouts per 9, although has no wins to date. Go figure. Player development wise, we're saving up for Slugger Aid for Tobias Theroff. We'll get that on the stream tonight. Very cool. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Steve had his 7th double today. But the offense has not been spectacular. I would like to see that change. And we'll be taking on the Dive Bombers on the stream. Chili Kiki in the first game, as well as we got Granite Turtles. We got Turtles. We're definitely playing against Turtles. Turtles has been one of the absolute diabolical pitchers. We'll probably send that Kiki game, I would think. And that'll probably be the case. Cool. Oh, but I kind of also want to play Vic Sempervides. Let's see, how bad is the bullpen right now? So, Shannon could pitch. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Maverick can pitch. All right, so the bullpen's in a good place. We'll probably let it send that, and we got Fallon Nash and Nick Schnabel into the lineup. Oh wait, actually, put Jeff at shortstop and get Doug Brax back in there. That's probably is the way to go. And that's what your lineup is gonna look like. So join me on the stream tonight, and that's at 9 Eastern, and those are on Tuesday and Friday nights. And obviously, I'll be trying to get more YouTube content up here in a while. There was not a lot happening because, number one, the 3D Speed series is still in off-season. It'll be starting up in June, so that's going to be nothing. And in terms of the baseball, I wanted to get to the point where there were numbers to show you, where there were good teams, there were bad teams, there were players having good seasons, there were players having bad seasons. And, I mean, things have not necessarily shook out yet. We're, game 24 of a season that's going to take us 162 games. So got plenty of time. But we're at least, at the point where, things are going on. So, there you go. See you tonight.